Good day, everybody. In this video we're going to start on level 1126. The goal is to get to 1130. Let's see what we got going. We got the Ancient Adventure going on and the Lightning Rush again. I'm going to get that started. 30 minutes of free lives. And we also have the Team Treasure. 11 hours left, so let's open it and use 30 minutes of everything and some cards, new ones. Oh, we got 2 new ones. Nice. Alright, let's get started with level 1126. We got 10 times 2 tokens. That should help out a lot. Oh, look at that beauty. We're going to join those two together, 2 light bulbs, and let's see what happens. Alright. Okay, I don't see any more, so I'm going to create that propeller on top of it. And there's another light bulb right there. Now, oh, there's another one right there. Okay, I'm going to join those two and see if that takes care of everything. The other 2 light bulbs will give us more bolts for the competition. 18 moves left. Let's see how many coins we get. 60, 70, 71, that's 2 more, 4 more. Alright, 75, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's move on to level 1127. We're moving fast through these levels, so that's a good deal. Okay, now this is a problem, but we have 2 light bulbs together again, and let's join those 2. Let's see how much damage we can get. Okay, let's create that TNT. Join it with the propeller. Hit those tubes, I hope. Not all of them, but hit a few. Those tubes don't get hit unless you got power-ups. So you have to create power-ups to get rid of those steel tubes. They look steel, so. Alright, we got a TNT here. I'm going to move it over to the left. Open more space. I'm going to create a TNT and join it with the rocket. That way we hit everything to the left. Okay, now we got a ton of space. Let's see if we get... There's a light bulb right there on those yellows. I'm going to create that. It's going to be tough to match it up with anything because there's nothing going on the top. So let's create that propeller. Join it with the rocket. And let's see where it wants to go. Not too far away. Alright, that rocket is worthless to us. Let's see, what else can we create? Okay, let's keep dropping things, see if we can create something next to that light bulb. At some point, anyway. Okay, propeller. I'm going to move it over to the left and drop that light bulb a little more to give us more space to create something on top of it. But it's not happening, so I'm going to create that rocket. I'm going to lower it and hit that tube, and it's going to need one more hit, and that's it. And I think that propeller is going to do it. Alright, that took care of that. We only had 1 move left, so we're not going to get a lot of coins out of this one. That's 5 more, so that's what, 31? 36, 38. That's not bad. Alright, level 1128. Let's get it started. We got 25 minutes left. We're going pretty fast. Alright, so now we have to get up there somehow. And the TNT is probably going to hit the pots, just the first row. So how do we make this work? Oh, I don't see a way. Let's just join the TNT and see what happens. Alright, we need a red on the left. I don't see it. There's not much going on, so let's try to create something by just doing 3 of a kind. We don't want to go through a lot of moves. Okay, so let's create that rocket there. I'm going to move it. No, I'm just going to create another rocket and shoot that one down, get rid of that elixir. Alright, that's a little bit better. We just need 2 more doggy bones, so let's shoot something up and boom. Okay. This is more like it. We need 27 pumpkins. Create a rocket there. I'm going to shoot the one on the top. It's going to hit the bottom one and the other one as well. So hopefully we eliminate quite a few things here. Alright. We need 23 pumpkins. How in the world are we going to do that? Alright, let's build the rocket. Shoot it up. There's 3 more. Okay, we have a TNT and a propeller there. Let's shoot it up. Okay, now let's do the same thing with the TNT in that rocket. There's a chance to create a LiPo on the left, but I have no way to drop it. So let's just shoot it all the way up. Now we got 17. Got another rocket over here. I'm going to shoot it up as well. Alright. Not looking the greatest, but it's getting there. Let's do blues from the top. Oh gosh, I don't want to do that too much because there's nothing going on the top. Okay, so propeller. TNT. I'm going to move that propeller to, wait, I'm going to see if I can create a LiPo here. There it is. Let's match it up with the rocket. No, I think I'm going to match it up with the propeller. More of a target hit. We only need 9 more, so that should take care of everything. Ah, there we go. 11 moves left. Nice. Okay, 1129, extremely hard. We're gonna finish this way before this competition ends. So let's see where we end up. 1129. Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, so let's do propeller first. We're gonna lose it anyway. And now TNT. We have 38 oysters, and they're not all there, so they're probably at the bottom. So let's start creating things. Okay, there's a LiPo now. Oh, let's see. Do I want to drop it more? I think I do want to drop it more. Okay, there's a possible rocket on those yellows, but I won't be able to drop it anymore, so I'm going to use a hammer after that. Let's drop it there and join those two together. There are the oysters right at the bottom. So let's create a rocket and a propeller right here and make it fly. I'm going to do a rocket a little bit to the right. Well, I don't see the point because nothing is dropping through. But I'm going to try to eliminate a few more before we get to the bottom. Let's see, we need propellers. Let's get rid of those oysters there. We got 22 moves left, so it's not looking great. Yeah, blues. Drop that, create a rocket there. We need propellers. Alright, let's do that rocket. Shoot it down. Not looking good. Rocket to the side. Now we have a TNT on those greens. And now we have a light bulb. Let's create that. Drop it some more. And let's see if we can match it up with something. Alright, there's a propeller that I can make on these greens. Move the propeller to the right a little bit, and the other propeller will drop. Nice. Let's join those two. Let's see if we can at least get rid of those cups. There we go. Now we're down there. And this is going to make a huge difference. Let's just tap that. I'm going to join the rocket with the TNT. Shoot everything in every direction, and boom. We still have 10 moves left, so that's pretty good. $2,400. We get an hour of the rocket, and right here we are way ahead. Nice. Alright, 1,130. Let's end the video with this level, and then we start another one right away. Alright, so 180 pumpkins. Where do we start? I am going to go with the propeller first because there's a rocket and a light bulb at the bottom. And the propeller doesn't destroy any power-ups. Alright, so now let's shoot this one, and that should make a mess. Well, we only have 4 pots, so I don't know how the heck that's going to work. Alright, let's do it again. I think if I get another one, it has to be matched up with the propeller. It'll be more effective. If we're lucky enough to get another one. Alright, there we go again. Let's do 3 here. 150, wow. This is not working. The only thing we can do is just keep hitting them. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Let's try this one again. How do I make everything go boom? I think it's gonna have to be like this. Yes, okay, cool. All right, I think that's the trick. Right here. Oh, there's a trick to it. Okay. All right, so let's try it right here. Just gotta find the right one to keep going. I think it's gonna be the bottom corner. Let's see. Okay, now we can do the propeller, the rocket and the light bulb. 99. So I am going to do the same thing with this ones. Seem to be getting the max out of it. so let's do, I'm gonna do this one in the corner again. Hit everything quite a few times. We're down to 86. Okay, that one is not gonna make too much of a difference. This one will. $78. Let's try this one over here. Get all those propellers flying. Same thing over here. We're down to 64 and they just keep flying. You gotta hit the right button. I think this is gonna be the one right here that's gonna keep us going. I was worried because we didn't have any light bulbs, but if you hit the right button, everything is activated. They just keep coming. Alright, I'm gonna go over here at the top this time. 35, and we only have 9 moves left. Let's try this one here. 25. It's not good. Not looking good. Let's try this one. 20. Oh gosh. Okay, this one. 6 moves left, and we got 13 pumpkins. They're all out now. So hopefully this mix gives us what we need. All right, we have a light bulb on the top, but I won't be able to match it up with anything. So I think I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna go here in the corner. Yep, that was the ticket. That was a tricky one. Good thing I caught the way to do it right on time, or else I would have been screwed. All right, we made it to the Ancient Adventure. Let's see if we get lucky on this one. No, we're not gonna get lucky on this one. Oh, the next one decides. I'm gonna go top right corner. No, other corner. Oh gosh. Oh, it was the bottom right corner. Alright, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe to support the channel, and I'll appreciate it. Thank you, and have a good day.